whoever I'm speaking to, people stay watching your page. They stay watching everything that you do. And you guys could be feeling really vulnerable right now because of everything that you've been enduring. And you are releasing the vulnerability, the fear, the scarcity, the rage, and the shame. Things that were frozen are now starting to thaw. And you are the authority on illuminating what is hidden. And that's why people just love watching your raw talent unfold. As you guys have been going through all of these challenges, you are being vindicated like never before. So I want you guys to affirm that below, because this is your season for justice, for vindication. People will know your name. They will know your voice. They will know your demands. They will know your authority. Bestie, if you are new here, I am your best friend on the internet. I am your cosmic cheerleader, your spiritual advisor. I am all of the things. Grab whatever you be smoking on, snacking on, sipping on, because we're going in. You guys are finally being heard. There's been so much unfolding behind the scenes. You are putting your demands on the table. This is inspiring others around you to also do the same. Now, people that have been playing on your timeline this last month or two are going to wish that they had maybe settled down before you got to a level 10. There are going to be people in every realm, or spirits in every realm, cheering for you. You guys are tapping back into shooting your shot, knowing that what you desire already desires you. You are stepping into your cosmic power, realizing that every day you uncover new talents, new gifts, new abilities. So you are being gifted this shift in your perspective, this new drive, and it couldn't have come at a better time. So buckle up, bestie. Let's see what else is going on for you. I'm hearing shoot your shot. I'm hearing speaking up and being heard. You guys are assessing what you desire. You're like, what do I desire? What do I want in this new life, in this new timeline? And so you're putting those demands on the table. You're like, you know what? I've got to fill up my cup. I've got to fill up my love tank. I've got to do me first to take care of everybody else in the proper way. And maybe people weren't really hearing you before. They will be hearing you now. They will be hearing you now. You guys could be 33 years old, 23, 30. You guys could be going through your Saturn's return, seeing angel number 333 or 222. You guys could also be a life path 9. People always stay watching what you're doing, and that could really be annoying to you because you guys feel things so deeply, and you're like, these people just stay on my pages, they just stay on my social media, they just stay watching me, because people are genuinely intrigued. But then there's, some of the other stuff that's going on with people watching you, and it's really testing your patience. People trying to get you to look in the mirror and say, oh, you've changed. You're not the same person. You're different, or you're never going to be up to my standard. Your demands are on the table. You are canceling out the noise. You are canceling out the BS. You are the change. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you are the catalyst for change. And this is why these people are a little bit salty. You're not falling for the okie doke. You're not falling for the rage, the scarcity, the shame, because this has all been released. God goes hard for you guys. Your angels go hard for you. Your ancestors go hard for you. And so you're realizing help is on the way. All I have to really do is ask. I'm going to ask like never before. Put my demands on the table like never before. I will be vindicated like never before. There is a block party that is beginning. As you guys tell people what time it is, as you release the resistance, you're like, this is what it is. If you want to be on my timeline, you better come at a level 1. You better come with the respect, or you will not be acknowledged. So people are holding on for dear life, not realizing that you don't need them. You don't need to be this villain. You don't need saving. You don't need validation from whoever this is. And that's how these people be acting, like, oh, I'm doing you favors. You're the damsel in distress. I've got to save you. Yeah, you need my help. Oh, you need to be thanking me. And you're like, all of these people that are delusional, I am over here minding my business, so they need to mind theirs. These other people need to mind the business that pays them. You guys are no longer scared to put one foot in front of the other. So say normally you'd be scared to ask for a raise, ask for a promotion, speak to your landlord, tell your neighbor what time it is, tell your person how you really feel. You guys are stepping into your authority, your voice, and you're not scared to lose or miss out on what isn't for you. I'm going to say that again. You are no longer scared to be without or allegedly miss out on things that are not really for you. There is this part of you that you were shielding where you didn't want to let people down. Truly, you did not want to let people down. And you're seeing like, you know what? If they're let down by me standing up for myself, if they're let down by what I'm saying, if they can't pick up what I'm putting down, if they can't find the ladder and climb, I don't know what to tell them. Affirm it below. I am releasing scarcity in every sense of the word. I will be vindicated. Justice is mine. I am the change, okay? I am the catalyst for change. We have wounded healer. You guys are healing from these wounds. You are healing from these setbacks. And they no longer define you. Or you no longer have to even acknowledge them really or bring them up to show people like, this is me, this is who I am, this is how I define myself. People will be able to feel your presence and what you emanate. They will be able to feel your testimony and what you emanate. So it's almost like all of the explaining that you used to do, you don't have to do that anymore. Okay? I don't know who these Chucholinis or Decepticons think they are, but you are stepping into your sovereignty. They aren't stopping anything. They are not stopping anything. Sovereignty is yours, okay? Sovereignty is yours. The crown is yours. You are ready to be liberated. Bestie, I am being liberated like never before. You are only letting people come near you that are going to bring the respect. You're not going to feel bad for having this cosmic power. You're not going to feel bad for shining like the sun. You're not going to feel bad for knowing your worth and adding tax. So you have this royalty, this sovereignty, this greatness in your DNA. Everything that you do is legendary. You're kind of a big deal. You're making very iconic moves. You're jumping timelines. This is a big shift for you guys. Are you ready for this level up? Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. So there's a level up. There's a block party. There's a crown. There's 3 thrones. And there's all the shadow work that you're healing from. There's all this negative-ish that you're going to be releasing. I'm seeing that you guys are going to be keeping it really classy. You're really not trying to be involved in gossip or drama or backstabbing or betrayal. Not that you guys are normally involved in those things, but I really feel like others try to rope you into their storm. They're like, oh yeah, even Susie over here knows, and you're like, I don't want to be involved. No, I do not. No, I do not. This is your vindication season. This is your season to shine. This is your radical rebirth. And people are being shown like, oh, they're a chosen one. Oh, they're an earth angel. Oh my gosh, they really are protected. People are finally seeing through their busted, dusted binoculars that you are a protected child of God. That you are angelic in every sense of the word. That you are the galactic truth serum, the walking wish fulfilled, the walking gem on the street. People see that. So many gems for you guys today. And all because you're going to keep your word to yourself, which is your boundaries. You're going to shield and protect yourself, but you're going to be doing it differently. How you guys protect yourself as of right now is not coming from a place of despair or pain or mistrust. It's coming from a place of, I've got to take better care of myself. And if you can't understand why I have to do that, then I don't know what to tell you. Before, it might have been, you need to back up. I don't know who you think you're talking to. You can catch me outside. You better find the ladder. You're just, everything you're doing hits different. You guys could be seeing angel number 1212 because you are coming out of your comfort zone in a very big way. Self-love. I'm telling you guys, confirmation. The self-love is about to hit different. Filling up your love tank is about to look different. You guys used to feel really bad about doing this. Let me give you guys an example. If before, you're with your family, you wouldn't tell them that you got a massage or that you paid for a spa day or that you went and got a pedicure. Do you know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't tell certain people things, or you would try to hide good things that were going on in your life because people stay on your pages. They stay watching you. People stay pocket watching you. They're always trying to clock and map out by grand design, like it's a PowerPoint presentation, what you're doing and what you have going on. So what you would try to do is like dim it down. Like, oh, I'll enjoy all of these things over here. I won't enjoy these things in front of them. You were trying to be humble. You weren't trying to make other people feel bad. But at the same time, you're doing an incredible job. You're always doing an incredible service. And when are you going to celebrate yourself and not feel bad? Like, you don't have to flex to be proud of your work, to be proud of your accomplishments, to be proud of what you're doing or what's unfolding for you. Someone here could be a life path 6. Could also be 32 years old, 37 years old, 41, 35. We have grief and release. Wow, I got this in a message a week or two ago where someone here is mourning the loss of someone that was important to them or played a large role in their life. And what I got in that message is, they don't want you to walk around in this sadness, in this funk every single day of the week. This is something you are learning to heal from. You are learning to not move on from and forget, but just to know they would want me to have adventure. They would want me to step into my sovereignty. They would want me to be vindicated. I want to make them proud. Whoever that person is to you, they are proud of you. They are genuinely proud of you. There's a lot that you guys have conquered in a very short amount of time. There are more gifts to be unlocked. I feel like whoever is watching over you wants you to know, like, this is just the beginning. This timeline that you're about to jump into, this is just the beginning. They want you to know that you're just getting started. I don't think they want you to feel bad. Think about them. Would they feel bad if this was them and they were stepping into these gifts? They were monetizing their gifts, their talents, their abilities. Do you think that they specifically would dim that down? I feel like for most of you, the answer is going to be no. I feel like if it was them, they would not throw it in people's face, but they would definitely maneuver how they want to. This person could have had a lot of influence in your life on what truth looked like. Bold, courageous, saying what's on your mind. And maybe you really miss that aspect of your life, and now you guys have to take the center stage or that position in the family of being the one that inspires everyone to live a more authentic or honest life. You're a straight savage when you want to be. It is time to be liberated. Bestie, it is time to be liberated. You don't have to stand on sadness. You don't have to stand on grief. You don't have to stand on these challenges, even though they are unfolding left and right. They're unfolding because there's an incredible amount of healing that you are about to do. There's an incredible amount of sadness that you are about to release. Devil energy doesn't want that for you. Doesn't want you to see the greatness in your DNA. Doesn't want you to know that you are of divine lineage, of royal birth. You were born with a crown. Many won't tell you, but I will tell you that you were born with a crown on your head. You are of divine lineage. Self-love is so good for you. I don't know who I'm speaking to right now, but it is not going to limit you. It's not going to, if anybody wants to make you feel bad and pocket watch you and limit what you're saying because it's just too much for them, they don't deserve to be in your life. Okay, whoever that is, live out loud. They do not deserve to be in your life if they're going to make you feel bad for being of divine lineage, for constantly liberating yourself, your loved ones, or your family, for pouring into yourself when for so long you didn't. We can be really over analytical, self-deprecating when we want to. And this is something you're really trying to move away from because you're really seeing how it doesn't serve you. Affirm it below. I am living out loud. I am restoring balance. I am restoring order. Drop your microphones down below because it is time for you to set your voice free. It is time for your voice to be liberated and for everyone else to be captivated. I'm going to say that again. It is time for your voice to be liberated and for the whole world to be captivated. An angel number that I'm seeing for you guys is 1717. You are restoring balance. It's order in the cosmic court. Let's see what else we get for you guys. Hunger. Maybe you used to be like, oh, I don't want to be loud. I don't want to seem flashy. Your perspective is shifting. You're changing the way that you look at things. Do you think that the people that you look up to, they're walking around dimming their light like, oh, I don't want people to think that I have this or that, or, you're really trying to step out of that and show people, no, I'm hungry for life. I have a thirst for life. I am hungry for the best. I am putting my demands on the table. Your table is being prepared in the presence of your enemies, and they will become your footstool. Unfortunately. They will become your footstool, unfortunately. And just as they think that you have your head in the clouds, they are about to be really surprised by your creativity. Your perspective and how you guys are creative is also going through a level up. Maybe you guys have been feeling stagnant or bored or stuck because you just got into a certain flow, a certain routine, and then it just started to freeze everything up. That level up is here. Your pay raise is here. You're going to be the first millionaire in your family. You are going to be the first billionaire in your family. And can't nobody say nothing. The harvest is here. You are attracting a continual harvest, continuous creativity, new beginning after new beginning. It's almost like, bestie, you forgot that like fresh starts are good for you. Fresh starts are good for you. So you are restoring joy. Something was sucking all of the energy out of the room, all of the joy out of the room. You were like, oh my gosh, oh, Maron, there is no joy to be had. I'm so sad. Your security blankets were being messed with. How you were being pacified, things that you were codependent on, things that you heavily relied on were being messed with. And now you're seeing that that was in fact for your highest good to restore even more order, to bring a better layer or level of creativity, to see that you don't need to feel bad about having pleasure in your life. You don't need to feel bad for going on vacation or wanting to get married or wanting to have a nice wedding. You don't need to feel bad for having a nice ring or whatever, what have you. Do you know what I mean? We have intuition. There are secrets. Oops. There are secrets being revealed about your intuition, because you guys truly feel things deeply, and you're not going to, if you guys were really denying your intuition, like, oh no, maybe that's not what it is, or that's not what I feel. No, you were right. There are people that might reject it or might deny it, but you know what you know when you know it. So you can stand on that. Stand on business, stand on your words, stand on your intuition, stand on the downloads that you get, stand on what God tells you. You guys got this. You guys got this. You are going to surrender to the gifts that God gave you. Whoops. You are going to surrender to the gifts that God gave you, and you ain't going to feel bad about it. No, you're not. I remember when, a long time ago now, but I remember when I first got engaged, and I thought, oh my gosh, my ring is too big. I don't want people to see. But my fiance at the time had worked his butt off to have a nice ring that represents our love, us as a couple, and what he got for me. And it's always important that I have that on and that I represent that love. So that would be like, a lot of people would try to make me feel bad. Like, oh, you don't need to wear that to work. You don't need to wear. No. You want me to dim down my love. You want me to dim down what my person does for me. Get the fuck out of here. That's not happening. That is not happening. Okay, and because in the past, like with my mom or siblings, they're like, oh, that's gaudy, that's too big, that's too this. But then come to find out, they want the same thing. So people are trying to detour you or derail you from having what they want. They want those things for themselves. Okay, I had 4 people try to tell me that my ring was gaudy, it's too big, and I didn't like that at all. Come to find out, each and every one of them tried to get something similar in relationships that failed, that didn't work out, and that didn't last. Cheap knockoff versions of what I had. Do you know what I mean? An old me and my addiction and alcoholism would be like, oh, I don't want people to see. Like, no, F all that. F all that. Like, when people want to act crazy, I'm like, you do not want to meet the person that bought this. Trust. Because if you think I'm crazy, imagine what they're like. Okay? You guys are the original gangster of everything that you do. You are highly protected. That's why you are highly sought after. You are highly desired. You are very attractive. You are magnetic in every sense of the word. You guys only want people around you that are for your highest good. You guys could also be seeing angel number 444 everywhere. Oh my gosh, because you're getting into celestial alignment, you guys could be seeing 444 everywhere. Don't give up. Do not lose hope that good things are happening for you. There are rainbows and miracles, prosperity, luck, gold, light at the end of the tunnel. I'm telling you, the 10 of Pentacles. Are you freaking kidding me? You turn lemons into legacies. So, if you are dumbing down the things you are being gifted by God right now, what are you going to do when you have a legacy? Are you going to hide the legacy? Okay. Are you going to hide it? Are you going to tell people, cover your eyes, cover your eyes. I've turned my whole life around, but I don't want you to see it. Don't look at it. People are looking. People are drawn to you because you emanate a part of life that they want to be more in, that they want to marinate in, that they want to saturate themselves in. Marinate in your blessings. Enjoy them more. Okay, things are about to get real saucy for you. So enjoy those blessings. Enjoy every minute of what's being revealed to you. I'm getting that you guys are in spiritual recovery. You guys are in financial recovery. There's so many times that you guys have felt left out in the cold. There have been so many times where you have felt shunned, like you were the black sheep. You are the king or queen of the underdogs. The king or queen of the late bloomers. And life is just starting to peak. It is just starting to blossom for you. It's making me emotional. It's making me very emotional. I'm happy for you guys because there's so much sadness after dealing with people that are corrupt, people that have thieved and stolen and plotted against you. And you've made it through all of that. All of that. And now you are only inviting people that will work with you, not against you, because you are off of the hamster wheel of ish. And it's your turn to be at the top of the wheel. You're going to shine bright like a diamond. You are releasing having to fake the funk, having to fake the joy. So what you're tapping into is your raw gratitude. What you're calling back right now is your power that so many people, if they could, would harvest from you. They would snatch those good things unfolding in your life in a second. So don't you ever believe anything that they say about you. They stay watching you because they see that you are financially powerful, that you're strategic, that you're smart, that you understand the flow of money. Understand all of the tears that watered this legacy. Understand all of the hope that you had to plant to get up out of this mud. Okay? I'm seeing that you guys are going to get a lot of recognition. Some of you guys that are in a loving relationship are going to be feeling power couple vibes. You are going to start taking pride in how you present yourself instead of dimming that down. How you smell, how you speak, what you do with your hair. Okay, everything that you bring to the table, you are going to start showing in a very certain way, showcasing it differently. Your perspective is shifting and you are showcasing yourself differently. More proud, with more pride, I should say. Okay, now, we know that there's been a bunch of people trying to fearmonger you and make things hard for you. I want to see if there's anything else that you need to be aware of. You guys could be dealing with somebody that won't commit. It's time to walk away. You guys could be dealing with people that are trying to cause confusion around your name or what you represent. You're going to be walking away. You guys are going to be removing clutter from your life. And if you guys haven't been eating well because of certain things that have been unfolding in your life, if you guys haven't been sleeping well because of challenges that you guys have been dealing with, you guys are really going to start working on affirming better things for yourself. You're going to work on praying more. Heavenly Father, I pray that I eat well today and that it nourishes and strengthens my body. You're going to start setting more intentions, and you are going to release the fact that these are not unrealistic plans or ideas for yourself. Like, your Delulu is coming true. And anybody that was being fake in your inner circle is being revealed to you right now. Anybody that is not going to be a team player, anybody that just can't get on board, like, you will know by the end of this week who should be in your circle of trust. Even if that circle turns into a period, you feel me? My second anthem for this channel is we vibrate high as heaven. We stay prayed up and strapped in every sense of the word. Our destiny is ours by birthright. Don't start none, won't be none. You guys could have somebody really envious of things that are unfolding for you. This could be a lover, and they could be saying things like, you're boring in bed, you need to step it up, da 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 da. They could be attacking you in ways that make you feel really vulnerable. You guys will be addressing this person this week, that they either need to change their ways, or, you can take your hyper independent behind somewhere else. Some people are really hitting below the belt this week. And for the trolls, you're going to be tuning them out. They're hating, they're jealous. They're doing the devil's bidding and not even realizing that they're chasing their own tail. For people in your inner circle, they really better figure out where they stand. Because you stand by God, you stand on business, 10 toes down. You are not going to deal with people hitting below the belt, insulting you however the heck they want, and threatening you with chaos. Anyone threatening you with chaos sees you as a direct threat. I'm going to say that again. Anybody that is threatening you with chaos sees you as a direct threat. Because there's people around you that are living a lie. They are living this misinterpretation of not only what they think life should be, but trying to emulate what you do. I'm getting that a lot in the collective, that as you guys are going through these challenges and you're not even really paying attention to these trolls and these Decepticons and these Chucholinis, but they're seeing that in this last season, doing them didn't really work. You know what I mean? Doing them did not really work. It backfired on them. So what they're going to try to do in this season is some of the things that they used to make fun of you for, they're going to try to do those things now. So like the same thing with the ring. People that were making fun of me for the ring, they're like, oh, they're trying to go do the same thing. It's not going to hit the same because it is not authentic to them. But in this season, as you guys are getting it up out of the mud and you guys are jumping timelines, they are going to look even more foolish. You will be vindicated. So for instance, if they were making fun of you because of the verbiage you use and you guys trying to be cute and funny and just the way that your mannerisms are, they're going to be trying to copy and emulate those mannerisms and that verbiage and trying to make it like, oh, that's been mine whole time. But you're going to know better because this is what the things they used to make fun of you for. I'm getting a lot of that is also going to be around your aesthetic. So if people were making fun of you for what you were wearing, you're going to see a lot of carbon copies of them trying to do the same thing. If you guys were getting down on yourself about your social media businesses or being in the public eye or how work was unfolding at your 9 to 5, as people were making fun of you for certain things, well, guess what? They are secretly behind the scenes trying to figure out how to get some of those things themselves and pull it off. They are living this misinterpretation. They have tunnel vision. And they're super focused and obsessed on your season. Your jumping this timeline. You would have been a loyal friend to some of these people, but they just literally have their head in their ass. You are releasing other people's perspective of you. You guys are releasing other people's opinion of you. Anyone that's trying to tell you that you have a high opinion of yourself, especially with your appearance, you're not going to be listening to that. You are going to turn your back and you are going to hold your head high. When you stick your wand in the ground, the whole world shakes. They should really back up. Okay? They should really back up. They just don't know who they're talking to. No, they do not. If people act like you're obsessed with your abilities, your worth, your gifts, your appearance, F them. Because you couldn't be anything further from that. It is your turn to live out loud. Capiche? It is your turn to live out loud and not feel bad about it. And you're really going to be inspiring other people that are just like you to do the same. To do the same. Yeah, you guys have, there are impersonators here that feel like you pretend, and they feel like you guys are really good at getting sympathy when you're just authentic. They're like, oh, they're always getting sympathy, so they're going to start faking things to also try to get sympathy. They're going to try to impersonate you. It literally says impersonators, stop pretending. Pretend that they don't know what they're doing. They just want you to get over yourself. And it's not never going to happen. It is not never going to happen. It is time to celebrate yourself. It is time to be in an echo chamber of your merriment, of your gifts, of your blessings, of what God is showering upon you in your life. It's only going to get better from here. I know that so many of you guys are part of a very small percentage of people really trying to make a difference, really trying to tap into their gifts and their abilities, and always getting picked on, or people frowning upon what you're doing or what you represent, and you're doing what God has told you to do. Some of you guys are going to be realizing, like, what I'm doing is a direct order from God, and others are trying to make you feel like, oh, no, God would never tell you to do that. God would never tell you to wear that. God would never tell you to do that. And they don't know. They don't know. There are people that abuse their power, and you got them on the pay no mind. You got them on the block party list. There are people desperate, absolutely desperate for your attention because they are easily misguided. Eat this poisonous apple because I had to eat the poisonous apple, so you have to eat the poisonous apple. And you're like, I don't freaking think so. I bring my own apples. And it's also showing you where you've had misplaced trust. So that's something that you're really healing from, is shielding yourself again in a different way where it is not showing it comes from a place of pain or sadness. You will still be vulnerable and transparent in certain ways. People are doing a lot of projecting, like you're boastful. Do not believe that for a second. These clowns are pocket watching you. And so they're like, you've got a lot of pride. You got a lot of nerve. What? They want you to believe that you have a superiority complex. They want it to be like where you don't talk about nothing and you're not on social media. You're not going to your 9 to 5. I'm hearing a motorcycle in the distance. Oh my gosh, confirmation. Like, they want to make it seem like you don't exist. Like you're not graceful. Like you're not a class act. Like you're not humble. Like you don't deserve everything after what you've been through. And so again, do not pick up their pain and their sadness and embody it as your own. It is not yours to carry. You are not a pretender. You are not faking for sympathy. You are not abusing your power. You don't have misplaced trust. You have boundaries. God on your side. Spiritual recovery. A spiritual inheritance. You have respect and grace on your side. So they're going to continue to throw shade, and you're going to continue to ignore it. Normally you'd catch it, You're just like, I'm not acknowledging you. You got to do things for you, bestie. I hope that helps you guys. So let's get you guys an angel number. Bestie, the angel numbers that I got for you is 10, 11, 10, 10, and 15, 15. It is time for you to take action on filling your love tank first. It is up to you. You're at a stage of completion of doing every damn thing for every old body. You're so over it. This is your big break. 15, 15. You are getting a fresh start on being innovative, on creating, progressing, forward movement. Your lifestyle is changing. You're getting this fresh start that you deserve. You're going through a spiritual awakening. You are also learning patience, moderation, flow, clarity. It is all up to you. Your big break is here. Affirm it below. My big break is here. It is up to me. This is a call to move forward. Or this is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon be in contact with the most appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Trust in the process. Affirm it below. I trust in the process. I trust in God. An opportunity, help, extra cash, or other support is coming your way. So keep going and have fun when you are performing the mundane, when you are performing the task. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded. Affirm it below. All my efforts will be rewarded. Askfirmation. Why are all my efforts always being rewarded? Why am I always attracting people that treat me like a top priority? Like I'm number one. I love that for you guys. Okay, let me know what is going on in the comments. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's 44:44 on the clock. Yes, it is. 44:44. Oh my gosh. If anybody wants to drop below in the comments what angel number 44 means to them, or the actual definition, it would be greatly appreciated. Practice affirming how you're going to fill up your love tank differently and standing on that. Affirm it below. I stand on how I fill up my love tank. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So drop your favorite affirmation. Do not forget to smash the you-know-what. Hit the bell. Duh. You do not want to miss out. You guys know I be posting sporadically. And if you guys are looking for in-depth pick a cards, link is in the description box. It's only $11.11 a month, and it is always ad-free. Members only, you guys get 3 messages a month, whether it's early access or just a vibe check-in. I love you guys so, so much. I appreciate all of your love and support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.